Good morning, afternoon, nighttime, Random County. I am your host, Spooky Suki, as usual, and I am here with Mr. Lump of Butter.
A lump of butter.
So, think of my favorite K-pop group.
Yeah, Blackpink.
No, the other one.
Twice.
The boy group.
Oh, BTS.
Yeah. What song do they have?
Butter.
Yeah, and it starts out smooth like butter, and I was like, lumpy butter. Since you're the opposite of the K-pop boys, you are lumpy butter.
What are you talking about? I'm pretty. I feel like this whole grand experiment of me being your friend is just you trying to pretty woman me. I can make him pretty.
I mean, you haven't let me do your makeup yet, fully, so I don't know if that counts.
Oh, so that kind of rolls into one of the first things in my topics for this week. Talking points.
Makeup was one of my topics as well.
Well, okay, so there is a new person that I found on Instagram. Oh, crap. I just had them.
Oh, okay.
Let me look it up real quick. Something kid. What the hell?
Does it have to do with makeup? Is that what we're going at? Or are we going somewhere else?
There is a story here as if I could just only panic some more. What the hell?
This is too much panic. Not enough disco.
No, do we panic now?
Do we panic now?
Go back. No, go back.
Someday we'll get there.
Anyway, they do 80s music. They're the 80s jam thing that we're listening to.
Okay.
What the hell? Dream Kid.
Okay.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that. His name is Dream Kid 85. And, they're very, David Bowie, androgynous, 100%. I thought it was just, just some, chick with, a square jaw. And, there's one video that they do, and, they have, a jean jacket, but it's not buttoned up, and there's nothing underneath. And I'm like, did I have the wrong idea the entire time? I'm sorry. But then, usually on, Instagram profiles, they'll have, pronouns, but they don't have any. So I'm like, I'm just going to use they, them to be.
Yeah. I think that's the safe thing to do,
yeah.
To be honest.
But they have just really cool, 80s vaporwave style, eyeshadow and, fingernails.
Hell yeah.
And, they look amazing. They're hot as hell. I don't care, who they align with. But and then they do 80s jams, and it's amazing.
So it fits.
Yeah.
Mine was just going to be I have a bunch of makeup stuff showing up on my Instagram, and of course there's a whole bunch of new releases and stuff, and I'm just I really need more?
Well, I guess winter doesn't technically start until the 21st of December. So
well, and my favorite brand hasn't come out with their winter stuff yet.
It's not winter, it's technically still fall. Autumn.
Fuck. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
When's the first day of winter?
December 21st, the solstice.
Bullshit. That's really late. Why did I think it was earlier?
Only every year. You've been, doing 26 of these things?
Yeah, but I don't usually pay attention, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fuck, it is the 21st.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, December is actually a fall month.
All right, fine. Fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, they haven't come out with their winter. Usually they come out with it a month before. But they haven't, and I am waiting, and I am waiting, and it's hard.
Do you think that feeling that you're feeling is engineered by these companies? Because then the hype is real?
Well, no, because they haven't even said anything about it. So
yeah.
I wonder if they're not doing one. I don't know.
Oh, no, they definitely are.
I don't know. This is Korean makeup brands, man. I don't know.
The hype is real.
I don't know if they do that kind of stuff, really. But yeah, I did purchase one new eyeshadow palette, but it's stuff that I don't have, so it's valid, all right?
What kind of shades are it? Because you're more
the palette is called Milk Latte, so it's a lot of milky.
Yeah, so it's
colors.
Creams and
yeah, and I have more browns than creams right now. Let's see if I can pull it up quick.
Whatever happened to bitches wearing sky blue eyeshadow all the way up to their eyebrows?
Well, people are doing that, but I'm not anymore. Just because that's a lot of effort, and you have to get that stuff perfect if you're gonna do crazy colors.
Yeah.
And I just don't have the effort anymore. I'd rather just put some brown on and call it good. Shit. All right, here it is. You could you could attempt to describe the colors.
No, because apparently I can't do colors. It's like, it's green. No, this isn't green. This is evergreen. It's like, you.
Okay, so here's a good picture of it. There's your...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's very like
milk latte.
milky.
And then some of them are have glitter in it. But yeah, it's like basically different variations of coffee and milk.
Yeah. So I thought that one would be good because most of what I have is like darker browns or more like warm stuff or pink or purple.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I have is pink, pinks and purples, which is bad.
Meant to be pretty and pinks and purples, but I am angry and the world is on fire.
So yeah, that's been my makeup dilemma. Is do I buy more makeup that I don't have?
Well, you also messaged me earlier. It's like you're trying to get your face to clear up, but you really want to put on makeup.
Like my acne's being super hellish. I've been having really like deep cystic bumps that it just like they hurt. They hurt a lot, and I don't know what's causing them. I don't really know what to do at this point because I've tried
lack of sunlight.
Everything. I don't think that's it.
No.
You're talking about like vitamin D deficiency?
No, like actually like being exposed to like sunlight.
Yeah, that's why I sit by the window for... You're supposed to sit by the window for at least half an hour. Like when you want to get up. Or once you get up... Jesus fucking Christ. Once you get up from sleep, you're supposed to go sit by like a light source of some sort. So I just go sit by the window for half an hour. So it's not that. It's not vitamin D deficiency either because I take vitamin D. So I don't know. Probably next year if it doesn't. Cause I've tried everything. If it doesn't get better, I'll probably go see a dermatologist or something and be like, "Hey, this sucks. Can you do something about this?" So then I can start wearing makeup again and not worrying about whether my skin's gonna have a shit fit about it. It usually doesn't, like, from the makeup, but I don't want to make it worse, just in case. And I just got, like, my favorite makeup brand came out with a new foundation cushion, and I haven't even tried it yet because I haven't been wearing, like, base makeup at all.
When's the last time you like went out and got all fancy? Or do you just like...
That's also a good fucking question. That's a good question. No, I haven't really gone anywhere much.
Well, we have a Christmas party coming up this weekend. Or this
yeah.
week.
I'll probably do a test run of the makeup that I'm going to wear for that, just to make sure it's not going to like... Because sometimes with foundations and stuff, you can get... If it doesn't sit right, you'll get like creases, like your smile creases from smiling and stuff too much, or you'll get like where it builds up under your eyes, really nasty. So I always like to do like a test run of new makeup before I actually like go out with it to make sure it stays correctly on my face. So yeah, I'll probably do a test run Tuesday.
Oh yeah, because that's the goal of makeup, is to make your face look like porcelain.
Well, it just, like, it covers up...
No features.
It covers, like, my redness that I get in my cheeks and stuff, which is really nice. And then freckles and stuff.
Natural blush. You draw everything with blush. You naturally have blush.
Yeah, but, like, I put my blush up higher.
Oh.
Because I have a longer face.
Oh.
So where I'm, like, naturally blushy makes my face look longer. But I want it to be more proportionate, so I put it up higher.
Oh.
To make it.
So instead of like the apples of your cheeks, you go
yeah,
higher.
you put it up higher. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I articulated that enough.
Yeah, because like things that are horizontally stacked look taller, and things that are vertically stacked, like vertical lines, make things look wider because you see the divisions as widths.
Yep. So like I move stuff around, and then you always want to make your eyes look bigger for some reason. I don't know. It's always been. Oh, I also got... I'm going to try to do... You know how Korean makeup has the like, eye bag?
I've never
fat thing?
done Korean makeup.
Yeah, but you've seen K-pop people. They all have it, and it's always perfect.
Okay, well...
But you probably don't notice it because you don't know what the frick it is. So it's called an egyo. And it's like you put a highlight where your eyelid is, and then you put, like, a shadow, and it's supposed to make your eyes look cuter.
More round because there's like it opens
Yeah,
up from below.
Yeah, it just makes you look more happy and stuff too. So I got a specific eyeliner and pencil to try that and see if that works. So I'm going to try that on Tuesday as well.
Nice.
Definitely not tomorrow though, because I have a chiropractor's appointment again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. But yeah, so that's my makeup woes right now. Is that
I'm not pretty enough.
Acne sucks.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
I mean, I remember watching the video in 5th grade. It's like your body's going through changes, and from now until you're about 20 years old, it's like, bitch, I'm 35.
Yeah,
and I still have to like scrub the shit out of my face.
Yeah, it's like I am 26 years old. I should not be having to deal with this shit anymore. So yeah, that's the next step is going somewhere and getting it checked out because it's usually a sign of something might be off. And my forehead gets so damn oily. It's ridiculous.
In the song "Danny Don't You Know" by one of the greatest rockers of all time, Dan Avidan, a.k.a. Danny Sexbang, who's the lead singer for Ninja Sex Party. There's a line in Danny Don't You Know that's you're going through an awkward stage from 12 to 35. It's like, oh, no. Oof. So, his co-host and, definitely co-host because they both do it. He's the other half of Game Grumps with Aaron Hansen, a.k.a. Eagle Raptor. But Aaron Hansen is like the exact same age as me. And Dan is like, he's like the same age as like my oldest brother. No, he's not. He's older. He's like, Dan is like 40. But it's hilarious because I align more with Dan in the way that he thinks and feels about things and like remembers. But I kind of grew up with Aaron because he was one of the main contributors for like Newgrounds and did a bunch of animations. He does all the awesome things like the Poke Awesome. Anyway, yeah, awkward stage from 12 to 35. So you got 10 years left.
Yeah, but it's also different for guys and girls.
Well, it's different for everyone.
Well,
it's matter,
talking to you,
if you have two X's or an X and a Y.
Yeah. But that's what the husband has been trying to tell me too. He's like, "Oh, give it a couple of years, it'll go away." That's what happened to me, and it's like, that doesn't work that way. It's not the same. So yeah, there's dealing with that. So what have I been doing this week? Oh, we played a lot of Astroneer, which is cool.
Yeah.
I like Astroneer. It's fun. It's like, I love the music so much from that game that I actually got both albums of it.
Nice. So what is music style for that? Is it like cutesy electronica, or is it more like
it's
epic
so
space?
Random.
Really?
Like, it's all made by the same guy.
Yeah.
But, like, it varies through all of it. It's all, like, electronic made, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the intensity and stuff of it, it's even like varies in the song. Like, it's crazy.
That's kind of awesome.
So, but yeah, that's one of the things I really like about playing that game is the background music, and it's just like it's nice and cutesy enough, and it's easy enough.
Well, it's a game that you can play like with someone like very easily. Like, it's not something where like, oh, I jump into this and like I can't continue without them, or if I'm in this, I'm in their world and I'm ruining it. Like we played some Satisfactory last night. Have you played that one?
He just bought it for me because it was on sale on Steam, so I will have it.
Okay.
Now
we got it on Steam. Damn it! I have it on Epic Games because it was free, like a million years ago. They are doing a major update like at the beginning of next year, and that'll be because technically it's still in early access, but they're launching 1.0. Anyway, so it's all about like building, like you mine stuff and then you turn that into other things, and you turn those things and combine them into other things. So it's all like you can definitely see how someone's brain works by playing this game, which is actually kind of awesome. So I was playing it with Big Dick Nick and New Kid in their world.
Oh God. I know how New Kids is.
And everything is just absolutely insane. Like, there's no organization. There's just like spider webs of crap going everywhere. Like, for the first hour of like trying to understand what they're building, I'm just like, hey,
what
Nick,
the fuck is going on?
I'm like, where are like steel plates? And it's like, oh, it's by the base. And I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, it's like trying to understand where everything is. And so I then like, because you can also build like buildings and put stuff in them and then make them do that. So I'm like, okay, here, I'm building this thing. It's going to take copper and it's going to turn into wire and do all the machinations to make that happen, all contained in this one square building, and it comes out as one thing, not and the new kid is like, oh no, I can do that. Just like plops everything down the ground. It's like connects with a bunch of shitty conveyor belts, and it's like, look, it's going.
God.
It's like, it is going, but it could be going better.
Yeah, it's not the most efficient. Yeah, you can tell when we're playing Astroneer that like both of our brains work similarly, because we set up you have your launch pad, and then we set up like all of our shit around it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the whole idea is building a rocket to go because you're exploring.
Yeah,
like
you
solar
go
system,
to other planets and stuff and get resources and whatnot. But it's quite a bit different from when we first played it, because we played it first when like it came out.
Yeah.
And you didn't have like any mission logs to tell you what to do, and you like it was like bare bones of what it is now.
There's like an exploration aspect now, isn't there?
Well, there always was, but like it never told you what to do. Oh. There wasn't any flying vehicles. There wasn't any trains. We're trying to figure the trains out right now because that's apparently new-ish. Yeah, and there wasn't like jetpacks and shit either. So you had to fucking walk everywhere and tether yourself to everything and to make sure you didn't die. And now there's these little cute pet guys that you can get, and they do stuff for you. Like one of them glows, one of them gives you oxygen. I forgot what the other ones do because I don't have them yet. But there's so much more stuff now.
Did I show you the Let's Game It Out video?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he covers the entire planet with beacons so he never doesn't have oxygen.
Yeah. He also blew the entire planet up.
He broke it in
that
half.
reminds me. When we were playing yesterday, I randomly blew up.
But just for no reason, just...
Yeah, like I was setting something down, and like it just blew up. And we were like, okay, well, there's all that stuff that we had gone. Well, so we were playing today. And we look up in the sky, and they're just floating in the sky. I'm like, how did this happen? Because he was disappointed. He was like, oh, all those research. Because he was like, we had our, what are they called? Smelting furnace.
Okay.
And then our soil centrifuge. So the smelting furnace turns one resource, burns it into another. The soil centrifuge, you could take your soil canister and put it on there and get resources from that. And then on the smelter, we had a silo container of resources on it, and we had two of them on that same platform. And yeah, he was like, oh, now all those resources are gone that we've collected. But no, they were just in the sky. Yeah. I was like, what the heck? And they were just floating there in the sky. They were like falling. They were just there. And it's like, what is going on? So yeah, that was our fun today. So
there is still ways to be ridiculous in the game. Like it's not actually yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of crazy stuff you can do.
What other game did I? Oh, we were playing Plate Up. That was the other one we were playing.
What is that?
Did you ever play Overcooked?
Yeah.
It's very, very much that.
Oh, it's that similar.
Yeah, but then like you can like build the kitchen to be your own thing.
Did you play the freaking Movers one?
Yeah.
With us?
Yeah.
Holy God, that was hectic.
Just throwing couches through windows.
That one's really fun too. But yeah, so I will be playing Satisfactory soonish, probably.
Okay. I might just buy it on Steam.
I guess maybe not soonish.
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of shit coming up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. By the time everything slows down again, maybe update 1.0 will come out because I mean, this game's been in development for a long time, and it's extremely fleshed out.
I've heard about it forever.
Yeah, and it's actually very, very awesome. But it's kind of the same thing with Astroneer. It's like there's elements of a bigger thing happening. Yeah. But it's not in the game yet.
Yeah. So like with Astroneer, when we went through it the first time when it was new, like we had already gone through and beat it technically. But now there's like more stuff, and I'm hoping they're gonna add more stuff and have more stuff like linked together because there's like a whole cool system of like Stargate stuff.
Oh, awesome!
That has always been there, but like I want there to be more with that, so I'm hoping they'll develop that more. Maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll see as they keep going with it.
Yeah. So that game's technically in early access, or are they just like releasing updates?
No, they're just releasing updates. I think. I don't know. It's been on. We've got it from the Xbox.
Oh yeah, because we got it on.
Because we have Game Pass. And yeah, we don't know if we can like play all together. Because that would be cool if we could all play together. But I think since we have it through Game Pass and you guys would have it through Steam, I don't know if it would work together or not.
Because technically it's quote cross-platform. I don't know if it works.
Yeah, I don't either. But maybe we can try that out someday because it's really fun and it would be really fun with like a group of us too.
Yeah.
Because I want to see how like hectic and chaotic it can get.
I just want to drop your husband into the world that Satisfactory and watch his mind explode. Oh my god, he would actually probably just like take one look at it and just quit and just leave Discord and like.
Well, that's enough this. Probably.
Well, and then you get me and New Kid together and we're just absolute chaos. It's hilarious. We're playing Played Up, and we're playing with Sir Truckslot. He'd never played it before, and Frog Mama. And me and Sir Truckslot were doing the kitchen thing because that was our jam. Like when he used to work together at Applebee's.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's like, because he'd never played it before. And it's like, oh my God, this sucks so much. This like having Vietnam flashbacks. And so Nuke and Frog Mom are our front of house, and I'm like doing dishes. And we have the dishes set up to where like the front of house can help you wash and like put them back on like the dish rack.
Yeah.
And so we're just like taking a dish, putting it in the sink, taking it out, putting it in the rack, and then you'll take one out the rack, put it in the sink. And it's like sitting there for like this, going back and forth forever, laughing our asses off. But meanwhile, like the kitchen is literally on fire.
Shit.
No, it's fantastic. And it's one of those games that like, yes, you can play it seriously and you can actually make kind of like a cool like machine.
Yeah.
Or you can like, have fun with it.
Why not? Why not be chaos?
And you can make stupid pizzas. The other things that I have for point, because yeah, that was all the gaming stuff.
Oh God.
There's some music things, but there's something I definitely want to touch on. So I think I'm going to recarve my basement, right?
Okay, don't put it on the thing. Don't put it on. That gives me. It stresses me out. Why does that stress me out?
I don't know. No,
anyway.
I set my little notebook on the soundboard.
Yeah, I was just like,
on top of all the knobs. So what I want to do, I want to do all the demo myself, right? You know, take up all the trim, take up all the old carpet, and just have some people just come in an afternoon and just.
Yes.
So
oh my God.
You're just losing your notebook shit right now.
Your notebook's really giving it to me today.
So what I want to do is create a conspiracy theory board, like that's really big on a wall.
Oh, just paint it with the whiteboard paint. Then you can use markers.
No, like have like the whole like bulletin board and like a giant map of like Norfolk, and then have like the front and center like the silhouette picture of a person with like a question mark on their face.
Wait, why?
And then have like the red strings going to random things.
Why is this happening?
And then the people that install my carpet think I'm a crazy person.
Actually, it would be better if you just had a bunch of random pictures posted on the wall, and all the red string that you had actually like made the outline of Norfolk.
Ooh. Mm.
But also, don't do any of that because it's fucking weird.
There's some people think I'm going to end up on like an FBI watch list. I'm like, oh yes, the kingpin for overthrowing the U.S. government is in Norfolk, Nebraska. It's like, no, I really don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay, so none of that pipe dream is smoked.
So, yeah, not that one.
The other thing, I came across some kind of cool music.
Okay.
So the first one is a lady who's very openly. I don't know what word she uses, so I'm going to use the word gay. But she's actually like kind of like a champion of that. So she wanted to write the song that's about. She actually has a very, very powerful song that's about not ready to come out. and like it's kind of cool.
What's her name?
Melinda.
Oh,
like
okay.
all caps.
Okay, so that's not the same person I thought it was.
But she has a lot of her basis in music is based out of like Irish folk, and so like she like sings like Irish folk songs. But then I mean she's very very like American. But she has a song called Wild One, and it's like, how do I embody feminist rage and joy in the same thing? And it's just about just being like a crazy lady, and it's awesome.
I might have heard that one.
Well, I posted it to a few things.
Well, it's just like, I have so much stuff that comes through my Instagram.
Yeah, well, that's how I discovered it, was through Instagram. But yeah, Wild One by Melinda. It's absolutely fantastic. Like I was working in the wood shop today and just blasting that, and I was like, I'm not a lady, but I can find awesomeness in this song because it's all like drums and just it's yelling. It's great. Apparently, I'm a closet Taylor Swift fan.
Oh, God.
But not like
That's
her...
a slippery slope, sir.
Not her pop shit. So she did a song called Carolina. It was for a TV show. But it's all very like Southern Gothic and like blues. And not like Shake It Off.
Yeah, I have a lot of like Taylor Swift PTSD because I don't listen to Taylor Swift and I never really have. But I had a roommate that did.
Oh, no.
And she had a big, like, stereo system. And this one fucking Taylor Swift album was constantly playing. And it's the one where it's like a Polaroid and she has like a cloud shirt on.
1989?
I don't fucking know, but I know every dick damn song off of that album. And I don't even like Taylor Swift.
No, but it's yeah, the song is completely different than that. It's actually like it's
okay.
Because I know she started in country and then went, very shiny pop.
She went to the money.
Yeah, and then got all the money taken away from her. But yeah, it's called Carolina, and it's like haunting and like slow and low and like very like folksy. It's really really cool.
I have like no problems with Taylor Swift or her music whatsoever.
Yeah, like her as a person, I find her like absolutely charming.
Oh no, she's great, and she has fan parties where she like invites fans over to her house to listen to music and talk to her, which is super cool. So it's like I have no problem with her as a person or her music. I just like I don't have a shit to give about it, I guess. So I never have.
The last one on the list that I discovered is a man named Jacob Collier. And he is a jazz musician, but he's like a savant. So it's really hard to describe like what he does because he does like so much. Like he's like music theory, but performative. So one of the things that he does at the end of every one of his concerts is he directs the crowd.
What?
So like he has just like a headset with like a microphone, then obviously like ear cups so he can.
What does he direct the crowd to do?
He just directs the crowd. He says, "Okay, follow my pitch," and just like gives out a note and says, "Okay, the crowd play the note," and then he like gesture to a section and like go higher, and that section goes higher, and he'll gesture to another section like go lower, and then he'll like gesture the whole thing is like now be louder. And so he directs the choir. He directs the crowd as a choir. Like, none of these people can sing. None of these people are musically inclined that is like his music. And they make just insane songs. It's like, there's one that's like 6 minutes long of him just like running around the stage, like grabbing these people and making them louder or making them lower. Yeah.
That's cool.
There's one where he was trying to get them to go like flat, like an accidental, like instead of going like just doing full steps and notes. So like he raises up his hands and like just drops his wrists, and like they like the whole crowd just like goes down half a step. Like it's one of those weird things where if you get enough people doing something comes out of it.
Well, yeah, and here's the other thing too. I don't think anyone is not musically inclined. That's like something that's in us as people is music stuffs.
Oh, I can definitely get behind that. Yeah.
It's just whether you use it and how much you use it.
Like I've made the joke a few times that I can't play. I'm not good at playing music. I'm good at listening at it.
Yeah, but like, have you tried to play music of any sort?
I mean, I used to play a trombone in a band. But
playing in high school doesn't count. I think.
Okay.
Mostly.
I mean, there was a time I was trying to learn bass, but I just didn't give it enough
Yeah,
time.
yeah. It's like you just got to put the effort in, I guess.
Yeah. But this thing is like I get like way too lost in like the cool and intricacies of certain things. Like
So, you get like too overwhelmed by
well, no, it's like
the whole thing because there's so many different things and such
yeah.
to it.
Well, I used to I can't even remember the name of the program. I used to have it. I think it was called Guitar Tabs, where you can actually like find music tracks. And I don't know if it was actually acquired legally or not. Are you a Yoho pirate and R pirate? I'm a Netflix is too expensive pirate.
Yep.
But yeah, I found this program and like you just put in songs and it breaks it down into the parts. So like any 4-piece rock band, it's okay. Here's drums. Here's
this.
Guitar, bass guitar, vocals. And so I could isolate just like the bass tracks, and then you can also like slow it down to halftime.
Oh yeah,
and it shows you all the finger positionings. And it's like so I tried to learn some 3 Days Grace song.
What is it now? What is the good one now?
So I'm pretty sure it's just called Guitar Tabs.
It does just say tabs underneath of it, but I think it's called Ultimate Tabs.
Maybe.
But yeah, it'll show you all of the stuff, and it has everything in it. So
yeah, and it has it all broken out like it actually like transcribes the music too. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting because I mean, reading music to me is Greek anyway, but yeah.
So that's basically what it is.
Yeah, and then as you play, yeah,
it's just showing the tabs, and then like as you play it, it'll like play the note with it too, and you can slow it down. It's really nice, but I don't really play guitar that much anymore. But yeah, it just takes effort, and you have to be interested in it.
Yeah, but I still think the point you made before,
yeah,
like where everyone's musically inclined, like everyone has music about them.
Yeah,
like
like
even
it might
those
not be
boring people that I know, still listen to some form of music.
Like it may not be like good.
I mean,
but
just
you
not
got
good
it.
to me.
Everybody's got it. Yeah, everybody listens to music, whether it be classical music or screamo.
Do you randomly sing when no one's around?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay, cool. I'm not the only one.
Especially when I'm like cleaning or doing something else that I don't really give a shit about.
Okay, so I have this thing where it's weird for me to shower in silence. So I always.
Oh, I don't sing in the shower.
Oh, well, no. Like I'll have like a speaker going with music playing, or like I don't know, like a talking head YouTube video or something like that. Like I have to have like something else happening because ADD right now.
No, I'm too afraid of murder.
Oh,
in the shower. That's the one place I don't want to be murders in the shower.
So Sir Truxlot was home one weekend, and we're like getting ready to go out. I was like, okay, I got to shower real quick, and so I kind of forgot that he was there.
Did you start singing in the shower?
No, well, I was listening to The Mystic Crystal by Ninja Sex Party, which is an 11-minute song.
Jesus Christ.
and I'm singing the whole thing.
Oh, no.
And, God damn it. In the middle of the song, the longest note held in the entire song is on the word balls. And it's like for a whole minute. Like,
Oofta.
Cradle a chivalrous bar. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh no, that song is actually amazing. Dan Evidence of God.
No, I don't sing in the shower. I've never sang in the shower.
I'll sing to my cats. I sing to my cats a lot.
I always lived with people, so I never did that. No, like in here I'll sing a lot. But I'm home alone most of the time. So it's not that. I'll sing in the car a lot too. Even if it's just like super quietly. But
I'll also sometimes sing like the backup vocals to things. But just the backup vocals to things. So like so like the breaks in between is like and then waiting for the lead to do and then coming back in with the backup. Like
oh my God. Jesus Christ. No, I like perpetually only sing the lead parts now. But that's just
I think that's what you know.
How
That's what
would you-
you're developing.
Yeah. Anywho,
Yeah, we need to get to our
we're
drinks.
like 4 minutes over. I am drinking clearly Canadian wild cherry because it's a cherry day.
No, it is wild cherry. Yeah.
It's wild cherry.
And I think I had this on the show like way earlier this year.
Oh yeah, it's been a hot minute. Well, it's been this year yet because we've only done this year.
Yeah. We're actually, I don't know. Do you want to do like a yearly recap? Maybe, I don't know.
When we get to like where we've had it for a full year.
No, I was thinking like we'll do like, I don't know.
Oh, you want to do like a
New Year's thing or something? I don't know.
what's-
We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Well, that's like soon.
Yeah.
This is a problem. We would have to do it on the 30th. I took that day off too,
So did I.
so we could do a day drinking.
Yeah.
But you still have to work, probably.
No, I took the weekend before the whole week between New Year's and Christmas off because
Oh, so you took the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th off.
yeah.
Holy shit, we could day drink the 30th then and do this.
No, I like to do that because I mean no one ever works that week anyway.
Yeah.
And that way, like, because I like to save a shit ton of vacation days. Oh yeah, you want to do like a long weekend sometime? I can be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So I always have like an extra stash week.
Right on. That's probably a smart thing
And
to
then
do.
so if I don't use it, then I'll just burn it at the end of the year and just. Because also that's like the most void week of all time anyway.
Yeah, like nobody's doing shit.
Yeah. It's,
I don't even know if I have anything in my schedule for that. I guess we'll see. But yeah, so that's a possibility. We could do a recap. That could be the whole first half of the episode, just a year recap.
Oh, and I am drinking a vodka cranberry with limes in it because it looks like Christmas. It's like the opposite of holly, like how holly is green and then has little red berries. This is red, has little green things in it.
That just looks like cherry limeade to me, so it's like
Oh,
summer.
so it looks like summer?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, vodka cranberry is usually my winter drink.
I just had cranberry tea today, so
Yeah.
I had cranberry things as well. All right.
Ad space, buy our shit.
We have shirts and shit yet.
Find us on Patreon and
Yeah.
Facebook at Random Plus Roulette. Find us on Instagram, Random Plus Roulette.
I might remember to post shit sometime. God knows. I've been thinking about it, and then I'd forget. Maybe I should take a picture of the table after we're done and put it on there.
Oh, we also got a new Patreon subscriber with the name of Nick.
Yeah.
I know who you are. But huge thank you. Yeah, he's a $10 subscriber, so he gets to choose a topic for us one day.
Yeah. And get notes, technically,
Once he,
if he wants them.
yeah, once he decides.
Yes. Well, here we are now to our spoopy topic.
Cryonics. Well, technically cryonics, cryogenic freezing.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be called cryogenic freezing, but now I guess they changed it to cryogenics. But it's basically storing a body. Well, it doesn't have to be the whole body. We'll get to that. In low temperature freezing. With the oh god, words.
Intent.
Yes, with the intent of someday in the future we will be able to resurrect said person and or have a cure for their disease.
Okay, so I'm gonna be interrupting this whole thing
Yeah,
in the same way. So there's a lot to unpack with that. So
You almost put your hand on my foot. My foot's over here.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we didn't talk about that. We're under a katatsu. Anyway, so it's you're freezing a body,
Yes.
hoping
Yes.
that someday they can be thawed out.
Yes.
But
Which we'll get to that.
no, but like that's already. It's like so. This is a gamble. This is a shot
this
in the
whole
dark
thing.
already.
Yeah. We'll get to that too. The entire system of cryonics is regarded with great skepticism in the mainstream science community because of all of this fuckity shit we're about to get to.
Yep.
So we'll tell you what happens basically, and then we'll get to all the other shit. Does that
Okay.
work for
Yes.
you? Okay. It's a procedure that cannot begin until somebody is clinically and legally dead, but within minutes of said call of death.
Yeah, like you can't come across some dead body and then freeze it. And yeah.
Yeah, it has to be like freshly dead.
Yeah. In a very Princess Brideian way. Like,
Yeah.
it's only mostly dead.
Yeah, because you can be clinically dead, but your cells aren't yet. You want the cells to be as alive as possible, basically.
Yeah.
Like, you want them to be cellularly alive.
Well, apparently, yeah, like being dead, it's weird. It's like in stages.
Yeah.
Like parts of you are still alive. There is someone in the French Revolution that was guillotined, and they picked up his head and slapped him, and like his face got angry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you're okay. Depending on how you die, first your blood runs out of oxygen, and then your brain runs out of oxygen. I guess your heart stops pumping, then your brain loses oxygen. So what they do is they basically flood your brain with oxygen when they're doing this. Not like when you're dying, but
Yeah.
But yeah, so your brain has stopped doing the electrical things.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're dead. But it's still technically oxygenated for another, 7 minutes or something?
That sounds about right.
And then obviously your brain stops working. But your cells are still technically alive for... It's until your bacteria starts decomping.
Yeah, like your gut bacteria.
Your gut
where,
that's where your decomp comes from, is your gut bacteria, technically.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And your blood will pool to wherever you're laying.
Yeah.
Because your blood's not moving anymore. And I looked this all up once, and it was many moons ago. What is it? But yeah, technically after your heart stops beating for... it's an amount of time. That's when... And then they test your reflexes and stuff, and that's how they declare you clinically dead. But your cells aren't dead yet for another X amount of time that I can't remember. Yeah. So they want... The cryogenics people want to get to you within a few minutes of death so they can flood your brain with oxygen, keeping those cells still alive. There's no electrical activity, but it's still like... That's why they call it suspended.
I see.
Because, like, there's no electrical activity going on anymore, but the brain is still alive. Yeah. Which is kind of a tricky... tricky business in itself. But yeah, they flood your noggin with oxygen so your brain doesn't die. Then they... Yes, until they can get you to the lab. Then they pack the body with ice and inject the body with heparin, which is
anticoagulant.
So you don't get any clots throughout your body, which could throw a wrench in things when they try to
restart you.
Yep. Once the body is at the facility is when the actual freezing stuff begins. First, they will pump the body full of cryoprotectant, which is basically antifreezing your entire body and taking out the water.
No, it's literally like glycerol. Like it's antifreeze.
Yeah. They pump you full of it.
Well, and the reason why is because when ice freezes, it expands, and you're what, 80% water, 90% water? Yep. So if all the water in you becomes ice, it actually destroys all your cells.
Destroy everything.
And then you're basically goo when you get thawed out. Mm-hmm. So they actually, which is kind of counterintuitive, like they pump you full of antifreeze to freeze you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
the way that I said that, they pump you full of antifreeze before they freeze you. Are you still you if you're dead?
Well, that's the thing that nobody knows. So the theory is that your brain stores all of your memories and personality and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So in theory, when it starts back up again, like a computer, it would have all of that intact. But we don't know that because nobody's been revived yet. But yeah, I'm getting to that later. Yes, basically to prevent damage from being frozen. Then the body is cooled on a bed of dry ice until about negative 202 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 130 Celsius.
All right, so you're actually like a popsicle. Like you're a solid.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, God.
Just wait. Then the body is placed in its individual container. So your big metal tube.
Get your own special coffin.
With a window. I think they have windows.
Why would they have a window? Why that?
I'll get to that. Then the body is placed in its container, and the container is placed in a vat of liquid nitrogen at negative 302 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 196 degrees Celsius. All the bodies are stored head down in case of a leak. So they have the windows on the things to make sure nothing is leaking, I think.
Okay.
And, I don't know, we'll get to more of that later. More of that later. So yeah, they store the body head down because if there is a leak, then at least the head is still preserved. The brain is still preserved.
Okay.
So that makes sense. That's actually a big brain thing that these people thought of. So it's not cheap though. It can cost from $150,000 to have your whole body preserved.
Yeah.
But if you just get your brain / head, it's only about $50,000.
Yeah, yeah, and I think there's other certain things you can do. Like I know, zygote cell or not zygote cells. Okay, sperm and egg. You can have those frozen as well.
Yeah. There's also a new science thing happening now where they're putting pigs' brains in a reserve of it's a mixture of blood and other things.
Mm.
And they're having some sort of luck with that or something or another. Nice. I didn't read too much about that because it wasn't on topic, but
no, it's oh God, that's so science fiction.
We're getting to Futurama, man.
No, that's so like eldritch hordes.
Yeah,
it's just a brain floating in a vat of blood. It's it's.
Well, it's not
metal.
just blood. It's like a blood electrolyte mixture of some sort. But okay. I'm assuming it's still red, though.
They just put red dye number 15 in it to give it color.
There are about 500 people right now.
Yeah, I came across that too. It's like, wait, that's it?
Well, there's been more, but we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
And then there's about 1,000 plus with it in their wills to have it done.
Yeah.
And paying so it's a yearly fee or a monthly fee. Before you die, you have to pay.
Well, I mean.
Anyway.
There's so much ethically wrong with this.
Yeah. Critics say that these companies cannot deliver on their promise for basically immortality. Because no one has ever been revived, and it doesn't appear to be possible in the near future.
Well, yeah, but how do you sue someone when you're dead?
Yeah. Yep. And the critics also say, if the warming process isn't done right, your cells will literally shatter.
And again, yeah, okay, we know who is liable, but...
Yeah, the kid.
What the fuck do you do about it? There's no... Okay, keep going.
Yep. The first person to be cryogenically frozen was Dr. James Bedford, a psychologist who died of cancer. He was suspended in 1967 and is reportedly still in really good condition. That's why I'm thinking that there's windows on those. I'm pretty sure there is, because I think you can go visit people.
That would be...
Yeah, it'd be
really weird.
So... You might be wondering, what happens when a company goes bankrupt? So the bodies are thawed and then buried
just
traditionally.
Thrown away.
So yeah, these people die thinking that, I'm going to be alive in the future. And then they just, nah, never mind. Just throw them in the ground.
Oh, you had a good run. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, like, so there has been more people that it has been done to, but
they're not currently frozen because the company ran out of money.
The company couldn't take care of them. Now, of course, though, there's some safes in place for if that would happen. I think that's how it happened to Dr. James's a couple times. He's had to be moved from facilities. But yeah, and then scientists are currently working on a head transplantation and have seen successful cases in mice and monkeys.
Yeah, I thought they did like chimps or something like that.
Yep.
Like,
there's also a man in Russia that was supposed to have that done, I think a couple of years ago, but he canceled it because he got his wife pregnant.
It's like,
but he's suffering from like a muscle degenerative disease of sorts, so he's in a wheelchair already and stuff. And he was like, "Well, screw it."
Oh no!
But then decided against it because he's having a kid.
It's a similar thing like that happening with Celine Dion.
Oh, does she have a muscle?
She has one of the like rarest of like autoimmune diseases. Where her muscles will just like tense and then just not release. I think the colloquialism for it is human statue syndrome.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is it the stone syndrome or whatever?
No, there's another one where your muscles calcify and become bones.
Oh yeah, that's the stone one.
That's different, but no,
right.
It's like it's
statue.
I don't know what the actual term is, but it's human statue syndrome, and it's like, okay, so in that case, I can understand why you would. Okay, so kill me while I'm alive and figure out how to fix this thing, and then bring me back, because like I mean. Like her or not, Celine Dion is an insane talent.
I forgot about the whole motivating factor behind this topic.
Uh-oh.
And I forgot to talk about it. So there was a case of a girl with cancer.
Yeah, in Great Britain. And she was 14 years old, and like her mom wanted her to be
but her
frozen, but then her dad didn't.
14-year-old girl who died of cancer wins right to be cryogenically frozen. So yeah, they had to go to court.
No, read that headline again. The
14-year-old girl who died of cancer wins right to be.
The dead person won.
She was still alive when this was happening.
Okay. I was like,
she was still living when this case was going on.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's because she was a minor and she's still under the custody of it. Yeah. Okay.
And I think her parents were divorced, so and both had split custody of her.
Yeah.
So yeah, she had to go to court to fight to basically get her wishes.
And she won, so that's setting precedent.
She did win. And she died on October 17th. I'm guessing whatever year this article was written. 2016. Yeah, basically she wanted a chance.
To live. I mean, she's only 14 years old. Like she didn't get a chance to live.
Like that makes way more sense than like these old bastards that probably are getting it done.
No, like there are other forms of. Damn it! I wanted to look it up. I couldn't find the actual name of it, but basically like life prolonging. Like there's a satellite that has a bunch of essentially their celebrities' DNA.
Yeah, I've heard about that too.
And like Stephen Colbert is in there, and like Elon Musk and like Jeff Bezos, and I was like, I don't want two of those three douchebags to like come back like. And again, now we got to get into like the ethics of this whole thing, which is actually hella interesting to me. So there are definitely people that I have met and known and watched die that have earned death.
Yeah.
Like death I don't think it's a bad thing. And I don't know how the whole universe works or anything like that. But there are definitely people that I don't want to live forever. It's like,
Yeah, I don't. I think it's too soon right now for any of that.
Well, and I also don't believe in like corporeal immortality. Like I don't.
Oh no, it can't. You can't be immortal. There's no fucking way ever. There will never be. There will be ways to die.
Well, yeah, and I think that there are some very rich people that don't understand that. Like,
No, because they think their money can buy everything,
yeah,
and they don't get it. But us normal people.
it's like, no, I mean, okay, there are like old fucks in the government that it's like, what is your actual end goal here? You understand you're going to die, and you're not gonna see the end of some of these things.
Yeah. Well, it's just like so much can change over a person's lifetime too. Even
Yeah.
like it only took 60 years from the first like flying plane to being on the moon.
No,
Like-
50.
Was it 50?
Yeah.
I thought it was 60. Why did I think it was 60? Anyways, 50 years. That's one person's lifetime. Well, not hopefully lifetime, but
No, not a whole ass lifetime, but no, yeah, you can be born in like 1900 and in 1908 see the Wright brothers do their thing, and then in 1969 see the moon landing.
Yeah. Like
Like-
that's a lot of change in that amount of time. So yes, I think people need to die. And like new people need to be born in the new era to get more different perspectives on things, because people complain about the generational gaps, and it's like we need those.
Yeah, yeah,
We absolutely need those. So if people live forever, that doesn't work anymore.
yeah. Because that's like, the more I'm thinking about that, the angrier I'm getting. It's like, like
Because, like, of how your brain develops at that particular time will form some of your opinions.
yeah,
It's inevitable. So if your brain forms at a time that's long gone, long past, and you're not keeping up with the times, that is not a good thing. So, yeah, immortality should be illegal.
no, that's a hard stance. That's kind of awesome. I mean, to want to be okay. I understand like the little girl, the 14-year-old girl, who's like, okay, yeah,
'cause it's
she's
like,
never
she
got a
didn't-
chance to live.
Yeah, she didn't have a chance. I think for that kind of thing, yes. But for her normal people kind of thing, getting old.
Well, no, and like because the whole like exorbitant expense of this thing,
Yeah.
it's literally only for rich bastards.
Yeah, like that's
Those are the type of people I don't want to live long.
exactly. So that's why I think this is not a thing that should be happening right now. I think should be the thing that should be more for the future, where it can be regulated and such like that.
I don't know. There's a certain level of disgusting narcissism that you have to want to be cryogenically frozen so you live forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you literally have to think that you're the only important person in the world.
Yeah. I think there should be an age restriction. There we go. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, is 20s too old? I don't know, 18 and under, I think.
You have to take an ACT test.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like,
if you pass it, cool. If you don't, nah.
Yeah.
If you score below a 26.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it should be for, like, a certain age of person. I don't think you should be an old bastard going to use this, because there's not going to be ever a cure for aging.
Okay. Well, okay,
Unless they entirely remake your body. I guess that was also one of the points, is saving your brain for a time where you can upload it.
Yeah, that was one of the other things I was trying to get to.
But it's like, if you're that far in the future, aren't you going to be like so horribly out of touch with what is now reality that
you're not going to
to want to be there
Well, no,
anyways?
It's like bringing a dinosaur back to life. It's like they're not going to know how to dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like, there is okay. So here's an argument. What if you're someone like Stephen Hawking, who essentially has locked-in syndrome? Well, I mean, he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
But
Someone of the same
yeah, it's like
disease.
would you feel okay with him wanting to preserve some of his genetic material or his brain, and then like, being able to
put it into your body?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he gets to. Because part of what made him what he is was
because he was like, no, like his
disease
most of his
well.
entire life he was a brain.
Yeah.
Like that's all he was, which is like kind of awesome, but also kind of terrifying.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think he had a good life. I think he was good in the way he was.
I think I like that stance. It's like, no. Everyone gets death.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should only be reserved for those under the age of 18. Not anyone older. Although, I don't know. I guess the line is kind of fuzzy there, but definitely not anyone who's lived a life already.
So what about other parts? Like, okay, so you can do the whole body, you can do brain, and then you can also do genetic material.
Yep.
So, like, I don't find myself important enough for any of those.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know, because there actually have been people that have been born from people who have been dead a long time.
Yeah.
Through, like, either sperm or egg cryogenics. And through in vitro fertilization. Yeah. Someone who is dead has had a kid.
Which I find some of that stuff kind of weird, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that should be happening, per se. Because, like, after they're dead, they can't really give their consent to that happening.
Yeah, you're right. And that's where the whole, like, ethic thing comes into. Is like, okay,
like, sure, if they consented to it before they happen to pass in an accident, fine, get it. If they're, like, dead and gone and can't say, yes, we should have this baby.
Again, I think there's a level of just insane narcissism
but yeah,
that goes with that.
People don't give a shit sometimes.
It's like, yeah, cool, this biologically is your kid, but you can't raise it. It's like, you're just an asshole. Like...
But I'll give you a piece of some people's stance on that. So, a husband gives his sperm to be frozen for his wife, and then he dies, so she wants the baby to have a part of him with her.
See, that almost makes me think that it's narcissistic on the mom's fault.
It is, but...
It's like, I love this so much, I can't be without it.
Yeah, but
it's
yet
like,
again, he can't give consent that he actually wanted that to happen.
And also, okay, well, that kid's just gonna, like, I don't know, that kid might grow up to be a douchebag, you don't know? Like, what if that kid's an asshole?
And that kid could be like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, there's a reel on Instagram that's like, this kid, it's like, what? You want me to make something myself? Like, you want me to go to college and learn things? I never asked to be. It's like, yeah, it's not his, again, like, this kid, it's not their fault they're born.
Yeah, I think that it was actually a court case once where somebody, a child sued their parent because they didn't choose to be alive. And I think they lost, actually.
Well, yeah, that would set just an insane precedent.
Yeah.
It's like, but I mean, that's kind of like the what the millennials are too afraid to say, and what Gen Z is just blatantly, boldly screaming.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 20 years ago, I was born without my consent.
Yeah, I think it could be used for good, like in the case of that 14-year-old girl, but I don't think it will be. So that's why I think it shouldn't be a thing. And it's like, the people who are saying shit like, oh, they can't hold up their end of the bargain. That's true. Like, this could be absolute waste of time and money and resources.
There was a company that, like, and this is back like when it was first being a thing, like, you know, which it blows my mind that this was in the 60s. Like, seriously, how did we
67?
How did we fuck up so much between the 70s and now?
Yeah.
That we didn't grow at all.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's almost like we're too busy fighting oil wars. Anyway, but it was okay as you're cryogenically frozen. all of your assets, you liquidate them, and you put them into like a savings bond. So like $100 in 1960 is now like $10,000.
Well, there's also the problem of these people are declared dead. They come back alive. What happens to their death certificate? Are they still technically dead, or
they get a certificate of rebirth?
Yeah, like how does that? Problem for the future, anyways. But
we didn't think this through.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's not good. I don't think.
Well,
I think it's interesting, but it's not.
I don't know. Would
probably not good.
Would it fall into the same idea of like, and this actually has happened, where someone was sentenced to death by electric chair, and they shocked him, didn't die, turned it up, shocked him, didn't die, turned it up as max as it would go, shocked him, didn't die. It's like, well, your sentence has been carried out.
Yeah.
So you're free to go.
I don't know what happened in those cases. Or there has been some where they did get shocked, and they did die. They declared him dead, but then they came back to life because electricity is whack. And yeah, they technically carried out their life sentence because they have a death certificate with their name on it.
Well, no, and that's in the very beginning of this thing, you have to be declared clinically and legally dead. Yeah, before they can start doing any of this. Well, it's like, how did they get a pass for like destruction of corpses, I guess? Well, no.
How does this legally get a pass?
No, and that was like that. This is one of the first comments I made. It's like, when the company goes under, it's like, oh, sorry, but then who? Like, you can't sue them. You're dead. Like,
well, the family technically could, but you can't sue them anyways because they're out of money.
Well, yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
which is why they're
getting blood from a turnip.
Yep, and yeah, they just dispose of the bodies too. So it's like that's not holding up the end of the bargain that person believed that they were having before they died. So that's kind of shit too, ethically.
So maybe this is actually a good thing because it's making a bunch of rich people give nobody money. That's even worse.
No, because it's giving quack scientists the money.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. This is pretty much bad.
There's
in
no
almost all directions.
This is no good happening out of this, and it's like wasting resources too.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's all around bad.
Yeah,
ethically, morally, and
financially, for the common good,
economically.
Yeah, I'm definitely someone who believes in death, and that death itself has a purpose.
Well, yeah, everything has to come and go. Otherwise, like, what's the point if people are just like live forever? Like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
Then you see like all the people that you like just get dead because they don't want to do it.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
They can't do it. They can't afford to do it.
I always thought that the loneliest and most heartbreaking wish would be for immortal life. Like that'd be the worst thing to wish upon.
Watch
somebody.
everything die.
Oh no! Hey, remember when we did Interview with a Vampire?
Yeah,
and that was literally the problem they were having.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem with most science fiction things where they live forever. Except for there's some like magical way to kill things, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Because everything has to die.
But yeah, no.
Gotta kill off characters.
Immortality would be actually the worst.
Yeah, it would suck. Even if it like, would you want your brain uploaded into a robot suit? I'm
not that important.
No, well, nobody is. But like, would that be something you would want if anyone could have it?
I mean, it'd be cool, but
I don't know if the human brain could like handle that per se.
Okay, Nick, if you listen to this episode, no, there's a thing in Warhammer 40K, which is like that's his main jam.
Okay.
There's a few things. One of them is called a dreadnought. Basically, it's a dead body in a coffin in a robot, and it's fueled by the consciousness of this dead body. That's
God.
how it runs.
Okay.
So it's this like soldier who died in battle and is now just like fighting alongside like his friends, but it's like. But they're sad all the time.
Oh God!
There is another, in the game unit, but in the lore, it's a robot thing, and it's called a knight. and essentially it has the soul of someone like intertwined in its circuitry, but it's not autonomous, so someone has to pilot it. But when these things are off, they, quote, dream. So, like, this robot will be off, but it'll, like, twitch.
Oh, God.
Because it still has consciousness.
No, thank you.
So, no, I don't want to be a robot.
Okay.
I don't want to be a robot.
Yep. Well, and they don't even know if your brain retains anything from being switched off and switched back on again.
Well, just kind of slow this down because we do need to wrap this up at some point.
Yeah.
But there is a Bill Nye quote. And it's the science guy.
Yes, very good.
Like him or hate him. There's reasons why I like him. There's reasons why I'm like, come on, man. Anyway, where it's you can replace any organ in your entire body and you'll still be you. But the second you do anything to the brain, you're not you anymore. Like, I mean, even like the Egyptians, like, oh no, save the heart because, you know, that's where love is. Because, you know.
Oh, yeah, but they didn't know shit.
Well, no, they didn't. But no, you can replace literally anything in your entire body and you're still you, but do anything to the brain and you're not you anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of weird brain stuff.
Yeah, I think Bill Nye also he might be an atheist. I don't know if he's agnostic, but I think he leans a little bit further toward the atheist, and it's because he had like a grandmother or an elderly family member that had dementia or Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And it's like
diseases of the brain.
If this person goes to heaven, or you know moves on to the afterlife, are they the broken mind that they were when they died?
Yeah.
And again, that's a huge philosophical question. Yep. Like, okay, so if you cryogenically freeze an Alzheimer's brain, hoping to cure the disease,
well, just
in quotes.
And like any brain, if you freeze any brain, what's like...
Yeah.
What's going to be left in there, basically? All the electrical stuff that runs has been shut off.
Mm-hmm.
So what's really left in there, I guess, well, nobody knows.
Yeah.
But, yeah, anyway. Some crazy shit.
No, this one was fantastic. I had a lot of fun with this one. Like,
yeah.
Just diving
deep.
It's
just like, you could go so far down.
Yeah.
With this shit. Oh, man.
Ooh. No, yeah. Thanks for coming along with us. We went a little long with this one, but thanks, guys.
Wasn't that bad.
I mean, we've done 2-hour-long episodes over a K-drama.
This is fun. All right, well, let's spin for next week. We'll have to do Sunday again next week, just so you know.
I kind of like recording this. Well,
I do, too. It kind of feels nice. Oh, we got games!
Games!
Shit, what's on the list?
Let me pull up the drive.
I gotta write it down, too, so I don't forget.
Games!
Oh,
okay.
Fuck, I got a short week to play.
Ooh, shit.
Can we do something I've already played?
Ratchet and Clank Deadlock is top of the list.
Fuck.
I don't know how to get a hold of that game, though.
We have it in our collective friend group somewhere.
Maybe.
I know.
I have the case for it, but not the game itself. I
God.
have a PS2.
Is it Terminator's copy?
No.
Okay, well, Terminator has a copy.
Okay.
I don't know when we're going to play it, though.
Yeah. I also have Sunic the He-Who. That's how it's written in the thing. Oh, the Rise and Fall of Couch Co-op. I think that would have to be like our own thing. But I don't. The Rise and Fall and maybe Rise Again. The Beer Darts is on here.
Oh my God, we could do Beer Darts. Because we don't need to play that to know what's up.
Can we make a half-hour show on that?
Oh, yeah. Because we can pepper some stories in there.
Oh, Assassins. Did you ever play that?
Assassins?
We played it in college. It was like a get to know you game where you're given everyone is given a random name, and you have to hunt that person down. And we did it with socks. You have to throw a sock at them, like a rolled up sock.
So it was this is a house party game.
Well, it was in the dorms.
Okay,
so then you have to. Then you have to know who this person. You have to understand. Okay, this is this person. So it's a get to know you game.
Okay,
but
no, I've never heard of that.
Oh, maybe.
Cool. That would be nice because I wouldn't I wouldn't have to do a lot of research on that because I'm going to be gone this weekend.
I don't know if I can do a half hour about it though by myself though. We have Halo, Farlone Sale. Ooh, Farlone Sale.
I don't know what that one is either.
That's like it's.
This is a bad time to take this topic.
It's like it's a 4-hour game.
Oh, shit!
But that's it. But then there's a sequel to it that like just came out this last year. And it's an indie developer. It's like one dude, and it's
okay.
Raft.
Well, we could do Beard Arts and Assassins because I could do more Beard Arts related stuff, and you could do more of the other game.
I mean, I kind of went through all of Assassins. Like it's really not that complicated.
Well, you could tell like stories about when you played it because obviously you've played it before.
Yeah, that was a million years ago. Want to do Beard Arts?
Yeah, because I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to do too much this week.
Okay. We'll do Beard Darts.
Okay.
And Slap Cup.
Oh, okay.
Because we have both those on the list. So yeah, we'll do some drinking games.
We'll do our classic.
Yes.
The wishful drinking classics. And that will be episode 40. Oh yeah, I was going to go through how many downloads we had. Hold on,
do you have that? Do you have that locked and loaded on your hip?
I can. I just look it up.
No, let's wait till do that for like the end of the year because then we can do like huge thank yous and stuff like that.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, thanks guys for hanging out with us. Like, that was a lot of. We got kind of deep in this one.
That was a lot. It could have went
way
more.
deeper.
But we had a lot to say in the first half too. I should have known and like trimmed some of the first half off, but
no. Country boy can't survive.
Why are you on that again? Damn you.
That's my go-to.
That's so gross. Anyway, I suppose that'll be it from us today because I'm gonna go to bed. Stay hydrated, don't die, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.